Hey, I hope you're doing well. Man, I'm excited for this season. There's lots of questions, lots of unknowns, but there's lots of things also that God has made abundantly clear in this time. And one of those things I think that I'm really passionate about, that God's brought absolute clarity to, not just now, but really for always, is that the church is meant to be in your hands. That we are the church. Most of us know that. Church is not a building, it's not an event, it's not a program, it's not a scheduled slot of time. The church is God's people on God's mission, carrying his heart to every person, every corner of culture. What's incredible about that is God has unique plans and purposes for every one of our lives. We come together and living that out and being the church, but there's also a very specific individual form it takes. So you have a unique compilation of gifts, both natural and supernatural, of passions, people and causes that you're just drawn to, your heart beats for, as well as your story, the experiences, the highs and the lows, even the hurts that you've gone through that create a narrative that God's been weaving in your life, in your heart, to create what we call this unique masterpiece mission. We see in Ephesians 2, verse 10, Paul says, we are created anew in Christ Jesus, that you are his masterpiece. He has good works prepared for you. We want to help you discover what that masterpiece mission is for you. And I believe this is the life that God has for you. It's also the life of greatest fulfillment, greatest joy, greatest peace, greatest purpose when you discover who God has made you to be and you live from that spot. And so there's an amazing tool that we've found that really helps us discover, man, our story, our gifts, our passions, who God's made us to be, and really discover how we can live from the spot of being on mission with Jesus. This is something we want to walk through together. So our hope is that every single one of us get to go, take this assessment, and then get to talk about it in relationship. Hey, how do I live this out? Do you see this passion in me? What do you think? How can I use these gifts that God's given me to help other people come to know Jesus, to encourage other people, to love other people, to serve other people? We are the church. The church is never closed. We continue to have the opportunity to join God in his mission. There's lots of people that need hope, that need love, need friendship right now. And we get to walk together in what it means to be the church, what it means to help you and others discover God's purpose for their lives. So I'm excited for this next step. Make sure you find the link below, take the assessment, and then we want to walk with you in discovering God's call for your life.